Alright, welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. We're continuing right where we left off. We're going to go to herbology class. Ooh, apple. Yummy apple. And hopefully level up there. And then go take on those goblins and shit over in Hogsmeade. And that way I can get his carts back and get whatever else he's offering.
Off on another adventure, are we?
You shush. No one must know. Let's see here. Four? Okay, that's one. Okay, I forget how to do this one. Three sides. I think that's supposed to be a one. Yeah, it's supposed to be a two. One. Oh, guess that's supposed to be the one. Maybe this is three. No.
Incendio.
Okay.
Incendio.
Huh. Interesting. Do. Yes.
morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Oh, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have
Awkward that
everyone
you
back
outed me
together
in front of the
again.
entire class there,
This year
Miss
will be filled with
Garlic.
enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Yes,
Now,
earplugs.
everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new core and pack down the soil! The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
What? Obviously they bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cat. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Chest.
Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They're chomping anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Just because those cabbages will chomp on a dummy doesn't mean they do the same on, say, a goblin.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
I'll have a couple of those, ma'am.
Right. And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Miss...
I attended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Yeah.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Of course I did, Everett. Or whatever your name is. I seem to forget who the fuck you are. Quest. Potions class. Let's go to potions class.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black...
More than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Mm-hmm. I know how to make potions now.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Twas skill.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Of course, you're a
Pleasure to meet
Weasley.
you.
Red hair.
Wait, are you related
Hand-me-down
to
cloak.
Professor Weasley?
She's my
Must
aunt.
be a Weasley.
Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
Yep, I'm sure you will.
Remember, precision. Potion should not be that color, Miss McDowell. Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
How are you guys doing? Takes so long just to Ding!
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it! Again.
Dragon Dung! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
Yeah?
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
Glad you managed to stay on task. Not every class is so eventful. I saw Mr. Weasley speaking with you earlier. He can be quite persuasive. Glad you managed to resist. You've done well today. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves.
Okay.
Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions
Bring
you
me the
brew
vape.
here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Sounds lovely.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an...
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
Interesting. Okay. Prisoner of Love. You're not gonna play down here. Thank you. Go back upstairs, please. Okay,
A portrait in our common room wants to talk to you. It's Eldritch Diggory. He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think.
Eldritch Diggory. Oh no. I reported to Cedric? Cedric Diggory? Oh god. Poor Cedric. Poor Cedric. Didn't deserve that fate.
Incendio!
Did it unlock? Nope. See, this is what I gotta do. Okay, so one is that one. Maybe I have to shut it off somehow. Okay. That one's number 2. Okay, cool. Got it. That one's number 1. 4, 3.
Incendio!
Okay, we gotta do it in order. Okay, so no, this one's supposed to be 4. Okay. Number 1 is supposed to be down here. There we go. Now it's open. Let's go see what we can get. Ooh. Let's see what's in here. Rose riding attire. It's weird. Wonder how long that's been down there for. Well, let's see what we got here. What? The fuck? The fuck is this shit? Okay, apparently this is what I had before. That's what I was wearing before. Screw it. I'll just wear my own. Because why not? Oh wait, I have a hat that goes with this, I think. I look fucking ridiculous. Okay, so that gives me a little bit more defense. I'll just make it so it's invisible, eh? I'll change the appearance. Rugged overcoat. I quite like that one better. Ooh.
Revelio.
Crap. I forget which buttons are which.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
No.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
I don't really want to know. Which I thought I had to knock. Sorry, did I drink your tea? Oops.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldridge Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura recruitment program at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book? And the pages?
We portraits hear more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
I'll do whatever I can.
Wonderful. I am pleased to have been right about you. My great-niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there soon, I hope.
This would all be so much easier if I had a frickin' broom. I'm gonna switch this out for my riding one, or my crossbones champion garb, because I like that. I'm level 10 now, I can go and do that mission, but I'm gonna go and speak to Helga. Or Helen, not Helga. See, I'm already forgetting people's names. I guess let's go see what else we can get. Because why not? I'm here. I'm going to Hogsmeade, so why not? Let's go check to see what we can grab. It's a pretty big wand for 14.5 inches, I'll tell you that. Ah, it's in the house. Yeah, I don't have that yet. It's funny how you can go into people's houses and just steal their shit. I find it kind of funny.
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself.
How about quit you yelling at me? Ooh.
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
Yum. Illustrious cloak.
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
I am just looking at things. Hush up. Two-tone.
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I suspect you have a sharp eye for faction. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by.
Uh-huh. Wait, I was supposed to buy that two-tone too.
You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise.
Uh-huh. Alright, I was supposed to buying this for the aesthetic.
Ah, I'm afraid that's a little outside of your means. For now, at least. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise.
So I'm just buying that for the appearance. Sure. Well, let's see if I turn that invisible, if it'll make a difference in the... Yeah, well, okay. At least while I'm running around Hogsmeade. Oh.
Over here. Let's get this over with. I won't rest. Dead.
Too late for you to know the error of your ways.
I don't even know what I did here. Apples. Okay. Is there anything that I can be doing in here?
These rocks have seen better days.
Oh, there's a secret here.
Incendio!
Okay, so there's gotta be something in there. Javonda.
Hello, do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit
Yeah.
of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am
Babcock.
indeed here to
Ha
sell.
ha.
Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
What do you have for sale?
Thank you for your patronage. It's been a pleasure.
Okay.
Oh, the other day. Such arrogance. You're no match for me. No! I will make you pay. This is impossible.
Is it? It don't seem impossible to me. I don't know why I'm taking you goblins out, but you know, it's cool and all. Another Merlin puzzle.
Revelio. Incendio.
Okay, what? Whoa. Okay, it's a maze. What? What did I just get? Ooh. Ooh, that one's cool. I like that one. Sleek and black.
This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned.
I'm home.
Helen lives around here somewhere.
Yeah, with your trash still on my goddamn floor. Well, what does this look like? You said it ain't a whorehouse a few days ago. Or yesterday. So this ain't a goddamn whorehouse. Pick up your shit.
I will.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to
Be nice to me.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the
I
book
love you.
found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an aura.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
What a horrible story. Well, if you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This is wonderful news. You are to be commended for your kindness and bravery. Fortunately, being a retired
This
Auror
is not
has
how
its
I
benefits.
see. This is not
We
how
can
it went
apparate
last time.
right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
Very well, let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment.
I guess it really all depends on what house you choose on how this story goes and how this mission goes. Oh, fucking Dementors! Great!
Expecto Patronum!
That's fucking cool.
That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me. Mind your step.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
If I had my wand, I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you!
You don't scare me, young cur. I teach you so little of what you should know all.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
Who's there? Why torment me further?
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggy Field.
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave near Upper Hogsfield?
Hogsfield! Ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins near Upper Hogsfield. I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look, can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book.
Helen? Helen! Know you're here.
Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
Interesting. Interesting. That's not what happened last time I played this game. Then again, I was a Slytherin last time I played this game. And I didn't finish the game, but I made it pretty far. I will tell you though, that is not how that went. When you're in Slytherin or in Gryffindor, for that matter, I think.
You're hurt. Go.
What the hell happened to my cloak?
You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get. But Madame Thistlewood, all right, I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had my doc was...
Excuse me, did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph. Only he's gone missing. Rumor is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Ranrock's loyalists are a menace. Gone.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Revelio.
You got a page. Awesome. Locked. Unlocked. Ooh, nuts.
This looks intriguing.
Quite. Anyways.
I couldn't help it over here. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. I'm simply at my wit's end.
I am unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Oh, I'd love to drive them out, and I will. Because Ashwinders suck.
One less human to worry about.
Didn't I already clear these out?
A dozen humans to battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans.
Incendio!
You will regret coming here.
No! Arrogant child! I won't rest. One less human to worry about. How nice of you. Such arrogance. I'll cut you from shoes to chapeaux. Shall we? I won't rest until you're dead. You go! No! Someone's here. No! I will make you pay.
One count down. One more to go. Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
Wiggenweld potion. Good, I needed that. Let's let that fire be. I got another Wiggenweld potion. Autumn. Why do I need Autumn's jumper school uniform? It don't make sense to me. I don't want it. Yeah, I cleared them both out before. But that was at night, I guess it was different, but you know. I'll clear them out regardless.
One less human to worry about.
I like fucking these guys up.
I deserve better than...
No. I was right, Nona.
What an unfortunate disappointment! When are you going to give up? What?
Why can't I? Over here. No! Seems your heart isn't in this at all. Someone's been taken out last me. One less human. That's all. How nice of you. Why? Back this out longer than necessary. Stop it! I won't rest. You'll pay for that!
Owie. Uncollected rewards. Okay, let's go back and try it again.
One less human to worry about. How nice of you to stop by. You will regret coming here. Such arrogance. Coward. No! Won't get away with that. I won't. No! No! Get accustomed to that. Why can't I hit you? I will.
Both camps cleared. Madame Beaumont will be glad to hear that.
Yeah. Just had to run away and heal real quick, because that's some bullshit. Well, screw Ranrock's loyalists. They're major dickheads. Like, major dickheads. They're meanies. I don't like them.
Poor customers, afraid to vent.
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
It was harrowing, and they dug in their heels, but I managed.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
What do you have for sale?
Thank you. Sincerely. Thank you for passing through.
Madame Beaumont, might I speak with you?
I'd be happy to speak with you. Especially after your help ridding us of Ranrock's loyalists.
Mrs. Sprottle told me a little more about your brother, Bardolph.
Oh, dear Dorothy. She'd go looking for Bardolph herself if she could.
She mentioned dark magic, and even the Ashwinders.
Despite my repeated warnings, Bardolph's been experimenting with dark magic near the edge of the forest. I thought perhaps he'd get it out of his system and it would gradually stop. But then one day, he didn't come home.
I'll let you know if I see or hear anything about him.
Thank you. How kind. I'd be so grateful to learn where he is. I know in my heart he's out there.
Yeah.
Do be careful.
What do you have for sale?
I already looked at what you had for sale.
Bardolph, where are you? I'll not give up hope.
Tips in the hat, if you please.
Good. Yeah, like, let's not fall. That would be a terrible thing. But apparently I have to go all the way around and down. Can't I just go this way down? I mean, suppose not if I don't want to run into them. Which I kind of don't want to right now. I'm gonna go all the way around. Just collect a moonstone like a motherfucker.
New instruments are expensive, you know.
Yeah, I do know this, but I'm not buying any. Oh, but there's a...
This is almost finished what we started.
Incendio! Incendio! Incendio!
That's a level 3 lock. Couldn't even get in there if I wanted to. Good, now I have to go back around. Alright, let's go see what Jackdaw left for Anne.
This must be the place Anne told me about. No one's been here for ages.
Revelio. Incendio.
It's no wonder Anne never found that clue. No, that's not it. Oh, that's done something. No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the clue you left behind?
There it is.
A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all?
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw? I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired Aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves, and then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best for her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. Why didn't you exonerate her?
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently. On a whim. I must speak to the Aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
Helen mentioned Apollonia Black. Did she set up Anne to take the fall?
Have you never met any members of the Black family? They can be rather vindictive. Once Anne showed an interest in me, Apollonia couldn't let it alone. That her own heart had grown cold simply didn't matter.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor. Whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. Found them on the floor outside the library where he discarded them. Not my luckiest find, all things considered.
Yeah.
Thank you. I need to find those pages. To help a friend.
I shall see you there.
Time to go into the Forbidden Forest. It's gonna be fun. Has anyone ever said that, going to the Forbidden Forest? Probably not. Nah. Fuck that. Why was that spider level 20? Nah, the spider was truly fucking stupid. Oh no. No. Oh. Centaur's cool. No, I fucking hate all of this, dude. Why are they so fucking high leveled? Just completely bypass that camp.
Confringo!
Confringo!
Reducto!
Now, why don't you come and see what centaurs are made of? Your worst poacher. Potato! Incendio! Oh, it's a bit like, being on...
Nope, I'm not following them right now. I don't understand why the hell he's having me meet him so deep in here.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Incendio!
I'm probably not gonna finish that one yet. I feel like I just ran through the entirety of it backwards. I fucking did too.
Interfered with us and that woman, isn't it? The one fixated on Merlin.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It would take the patience of a Hufflepuff to track down these pages.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Yeah.
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Nothing to do now but keep going. A waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
No! This is impossible! I won't rest. How is this happening?
It's called I'm Better Than You.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where...
Cause you suck, dinner, you suck.
I wonder how big this place is.
Yeah. Be a fair fucking assumption.
Someone didn't want casual visitors down here.
Of course, because who would want that? And I hate this place. The fiery, burning passion.
I wonder if any of these spells will help me through this.
Know why? That's why.
I'm not going to touch those.
Ow! You're all a bunch of meanies. Loyal and kind robe. I have to be a level 12, really? Okay.
I wonder if I can move that platform somehow.
Kindly feck off.
Not a headless skeleton in sight, so I may as well help myself to this. Here.
Crap.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
I am just trying to fucking get some wiggle world potion.
Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I.
Good. Level 12. Put that frickin' thing on now. I am so much quicker on the draw. Except for you fucking know what? I still hate spiders. Ugh. No, skiddly darn squanky, bros.
It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
No, I want to see what's this way first, thank you. No, like everything. Y'all can fuck off.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
God, I hate freaking spiders. I cannot, like, express enough how much I hate spiders.
Not a headless skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this.
And I'm really gonna loathe this part. Ah!
Untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. There it is. The bridge. It's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackson was. Ah! Fuck.
Ahowie! I fucking hate spiders with a bleeding passion. And I still don't have any Wiggenweld. Great.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Ah. Exactly what I needed.
Not a headless skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this.
Alright, time to go fuck up these spiders. First. I really don't have a lot of options here.
There it is. The bridge. It's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackson. Stupid one. Expelliarmus! Incendio! Cursed fiends. Monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
Oh.
I'll need to look around for the symbol.
So I'm assuming there's 4 of them.
Untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Revelio.
Okay, where's the other one? Oh. Add a hand and click succession, okay. I see how we do.
I must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains. And those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Because screw everyone.
What? That's unnerving. What's happening? I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no. The room's starting to flood. How am
We'll
I
be
being
fine.
protected? What sort of magic is this?
Apparently this room needed a flood for us to get into it.
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
And here we are.
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic.
Yes.
We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Oh, yay, finally. Alright. After we get out of the loading screen here, I will end it for the night. That was,
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
you'll find out. But until then, I'ma save. Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.